This might be controversial, but people always criticize me for saying, and actually Kai called me out for this. I was saying that Kai should talk about more serious issues. And I remember he responded to me and Kai was like, why can't niggas just have fun? What happened to niggas just having fun? And I'm like, Kai, you have a big platform. Why not talk about something that's actually going on? He's like, can't niggas just have fun? Can't niggas just get sturdy and blow fireworks? This is why I think it's important to put out a good message and have a clear-cut point of view on the world, especially when you have that many teenagers. And he has probably 10, 20 times the influence that I have, especially on the youth.
Say real quick.
Kai Cenat addressed the events happening during his meet and greet.
All right, chat. Being from New York, it has literally always been, ever since I started everything like this, bro, it has been my dream to want to give back to the community that made me who I am, bro. That's always been my whole, like, you know, I feel like everybody can, you know, whoever is in a big position could agree that wherever you come from, you want to give back to your community and you want to do nice things.
Chat, why are you calling him a thug? He has good intentions. He wants to give PS5s to random teenagers.
You feel what I'm saying? But after Friday, bro, I've come to realize the amount of not only power, but influence that I have on people. You feel what I'm saying? I've come to
He definitely underestimated that.
Realize that shit, bro. And I'm saying that to say this. I am beyond, bro, disappointed. Beyond.
Why does he sound like a substitute teacher?
Disappointed in anybody who became destructive that day, bro. 100%, bro. That shit is not cool, my nigga. None of that is cool, bro. You feel what I'm saying? After the things that I seen, I'm beyond disappointed in the things that went on Friday. And I want people to know that. He
sounds like when a teacher comes back the next day after they got insulted and clowned on so bad by the dudes in the back that they had to leave, like, and then they just like, class is over. And then they come back the next day, you have to write an apology note. I was disappointed in you. And then everyone's like, oh, I'm sorry for making jokes about your family. But Kai, I also think, I think he's telling the truth completely. I think he overestimated his influence. I did too. I did not think it was going to be like that. And two, I also think it's something to reflect on about the culture. And I don't think he's going to touch on this, and I don't think they're going to talk about this. But seeing how it was pretty much all black teenagers and Spanish teenagers, brown and black people who showed up to the event, I think you get to see a glimpse at what the black and brown youth in New York, and also seeing videos that are happening in London right now. All these teenagers in London just looted a store because of TikTok trend. And you look at the people there, they're pretty much all immigrants, and all of them are pretty much all of them black and brown. And so you see these teenagers all black and brown who think it's okay to be destructive, flick over cars, twerk on poles, light fireworks, like throw shit at policemen for nothing. And you're like, what are we teaching the young black youth in the West? What do they believe in? How are they being influenced? What are they going to do with their lives? Because it wasn't like this 20, 30 years ago. And we're seeing this like clear cut right now. What does the influence of social media have on the black youth in America and in England?
None of that was my intention.
Obviously,
you feel what I'm saying? None of that. I had good intentions for this whole thing, and none of that was my intentions, bro. Not only that, but I don't condone any of the things that went on that day. None of that is cool. I'm seeing random videos of people getting sturdy on people's cars, and I'm asking myself while I'm watching the video, why? Like, why?
But you're the dude who gets sturdy all the time. I mean, AMP is the one blowing fireworks in their house. Like, what are we putting out there? And then people, okay, this might be controversial, but people always criticize me for saying, and actually Kai called me out for this. I was saying that Kai should talk about more serious issues. And I remember he responded to me and Kai was like, why can't niggas just have fun? What happened to niggas just having fun? And I'm like, Kai, you have a big platform. Why not talk about something that's actually going on? He's like, can't niggas just have fun? Can't niggas just get sturdy and blow fireworks? This is why I think it's important to put out a good message and have a clear-cut point of view on the world, especially when you have that many teenagers. And he has probably 10, 20 times the influence that I have, especially on the youth. So I think that we should bear some responsibility, not for the fact that they're lighting cars on fire and all this, but for what message we're putting out there. Because knowing that they listen to streamers more than they listen to the news, more than listen to the teachers and a lot of their friends, especially if they're watching these people all the time, You got to be really careful about how you're influencing these people. So no, I don't think niggas could just have fun. You could have fun, of course, but be careful about how you're influencing people. What are you telling them to do? How are they listening to you? What are they going to take from your streams? What are they going to take from it? That's an important thing to think about. Not just how much fun can I have? How many views can I have? How crazy is it going to be if I light my house on fire? Or Speed like jumping into his camera, and then you get kids jumping. Like, think about the impact. That's very important. And you saw it in real time. Like, he's facing charges for inciting a riot. Did he incite a riot? I don't think so. But he underestimated it because Kai thought that it was just him having fun on the internet. At a certain level, and Joe Rogan realized this. He thought that he could just talk to all types of conspiracy theorists, he said. He's like, talking to people, oh, you don't believe in the Holocaust? Well, come on and tell me about it. And then he realized how many lives you affect directly with what you talk about. At a certain point, it's not just content. It becomes a news for people. It becomes like they're older. They watch streamers like they look up to their older brother. So no, I think actually this is going to be a turning point for Kai. I think we're going to see Kai start to take things more seriously. I think that they're not going to do the AMP fireworks stuff the same way anymore. I think that they're going to have to be more analytical and think about impact, which takes away the fun. You know, Kai's 21. When you're in your early 20s, you just want to have blind fun, you know, and that's what makes the best stream. But having to be autistic and think about things and think about impact, it's not natural, and it does take away from the genuine aspect of streaming. But too many people watch you. It is what it is. So this is why I think every single content creator should think exactly about what your worldview is, how people are taking what you talk, like how people are going to leave after they watch your streams. How are they going to be influenced? What's going to be going through their head? And also how you can leave a positive impact by them, because we all know the culture is dying. People are getting dumber. TikTok brain is a real thing. People's brains are being fried in real time. Everybody who streams, everybody who makes content knows that. Ice cream so good. 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 It's frying people's brain. It's like you literally are putting your brain in a microwave when you scroll for 3 hours. So how can we combat that? Because we don't want everybody to be retarded. Unless you want to make money on them forever, then yeah, you could just have a bunch of retards watching your chat. They're going to be blind supporters forever and ever and ever. But if you actually care, I think that we should take matters into our own hands and try to fight this a little bit. And does anybody remember that? It was like the start of Kai's subathon. And I thought that was really interesting because I could tell the way he responded to me saying like we should take our platforms and try to do something with it. And he's like, niggas should just have fun. I remember him like the way he said it. I'm like, he clearly thought about this a little bit. He probably had a moment where he was thinking about the impact. But we'll see. And I wish the best for him. And I hope he beats all those charges and everything. And I'm glad he had a mature reaction to this, because even though it's like, oh, boo, you're disappointed, we want to get sturdy, you're going to risk seeming uncool to some of your fans. It was the right thing to say.
That's it.
Your job?